early in the second half, and we join now Television New Zealand's tour commentator Grant Nisbet.
There's Kevin Borovich, behind him Andy Earl, Michael Spate back about number 4 on the line-out. Once again some holding and pushing going on. The All Blacks not able to secure the ball. Halfback Labat goes for a bit of a run. 5 metres in All Black territory. There it is again for Labat. This is the flank forward Poupli. All Blacks tackling is strong. They're going in on the selection side, and they should earn the put-in. They have indeed. Early stages of the second half. We've seen nothing from the All Black backs as yet. Dean Kenny with the ball. Here's one for the All Blacks to follow. No, they haven't gone 10 metres. So now Kieran Crowley will come forward and attempt a penalty goal. Kieran Crowley from centre field. First kick of the second half, and yes, bounced it in off the post, and the All Blacks ahead by 9-6.
Nouvelle Zelanda, un but de pénalité, transformé par l'arrière Crowley.
It's been a very tight match so far. Neither backline has had a run as Casamar restarts. Looked to be knocked forward by the selection side. The crowd doesn't like the decision, but it was fairly obvious, I think, that it was propelled forward. The scrums have been tough, uncompromising. Dean Kenny in a bit of strife this time. Now the All Blacks are in trouble. If the ball can be released, 15 metres out. Hacked ahead by Grant Fox. He wasn't offside. Here's the left wing three-quarter. Padovan having a run. Still controlled by the selection side. Once again, a fairly aimless kick. Comes to Kenny. Still got to be cleared by the All Blacks. Now it is finally by Crowley. Ten minutes gone on the second half. All Blacks looking towards the back this time, where Brewer jumped high, but once again they've been robbed of possession. Tudela, the hooker, goes for a run. Good support from his flank forward, Lancerman. Quick dispatch of the ball through to left wing three-quarter, Padovan. Dean Kenny waits. Oh, took his eye off the ball. All Blacks in real trouble here. And the whistle's gone. All Black goal line under siege. Oh, a big scrum coming up from the selection side. And the referee wants the ball put in again. Well, it looked to me as though the scrum was still moving. Another chance here, though. Labat. Another big scrum. All Blacks starting to buckle a bit. Still being held there. And a penalty. All Blacks collapse the scrum. And one, I think, could almost argue a penalty try in that situation. But the All Blacks have conceded a penalty. And here's a chance for Kazaban. Crowd goes strangely quiet. Kazaban's kick is good. Kazaban, the man who's kicked 3 penalties so far for the selection side. Miscues this one somewhat. Straight to Mark Shaw. Good support from Brewer. There it is for the All Blacks. Fox out to Kerwin. First chance for John Kerwin down the right wing side. Just 10 metres out. And the first chance Kerwin had to get away from his marker. And the All Blacks look dangerous. Fitzpatrick with the throw. Untidy ball close to the selection line, but it's been well won. Not finding touch. Kerwin has it. Running it back somewhere near his fours. John Kerwin. Oh, great run by Kerwin. Just 5 metres out. Now the All Black forces gather. Very close to the line. Can they get it down? The referee's looking closely, and no. 5 metre scrum. Dean Kenny comes now for Kenny, looking for Kerwin on the burst. Can't transfer it though, John Kerwin. No, they've lost control of it, the All Blacks. Kazaban. Kieran Crowley, awkward bouncing ball for him. Good support from Grant Fox. This will come down just out from the 22. All Blacks in there contesting it. And once again, the All Blacks have lost the opportunity. The game, though, starting to open up just a little now. The referee has been quite severe in some areas of play, but rather lax in others. And there's been a lot of pushing and shoving in the lineouts. Let's just see what happens here. This time it's nicely taken in by Brewer, who's certainly come into his own in the second half for the All Blacks in the lineouts. This is more like it from the All Blacks. Torn away by Fitzpatrick. Now they've set it nicely for Kenny. It's there to Fox. Berry. Up nicely for Kerwin. John Kerwin standing well, finds Berry again. 15 metres out from the 22. Now the All Blacks need this one if they can find it. There it is again. Fox. Kerwin used again. Oh, that's head high. And it's a penalty. Crowd didn't like it, but it was obviously head high. And here's an opportunity for the All Blacks to get back in front. Struck it well, and that's the 4th penalty for Kieran Crowley, and the All Blacks back in front by 12 points to 9.
Nouvelle-Zélande. Un but de pénalité transformé par...
Oh, hello. Now, the forecast for November is for a large Smith & Brown catalogue to be approaching your letterbox and is expected...
It's good to see, though. You know, it happened to us before the first test in 1981. We played a team in Grenoble which wasn't filled with any international players, and they played with spirit. In fact, they beat our midweek team that year. I think it's a similar thing. They're giving it a go, and it's good to see without too much style, but they're giving it a go.
All right, Murray, thanks for those comments. Let's now go back to the remainder of this match at Bayonne.
All Blacks on defence. Need a good line out here. Gary Wetton was able to get up high. Oh, the ball's been torn away from the All Blacks. Kazabar. Chance for the left wing three-quarter, having Kerwin on. Tackling's good, though. Hacked away by the All Blacks. Here's Kazabar. Might look for a drop kick, but the whistle's gone. 10 metres out from the All Blacks line. Fitzpatrick. Ball bouncing rather awkwardly close to the All Black line. In fact, it's very close. Still, only a matter of 10 or 12 metres out. Fitzpatrick. Again, it's untidy near the front, but this time has been a knock on and a scrum being called for. Scrum is finally set. Kenny back to Grant Fox, not get a fine touch. Sarad, 5 metres in his own territory. Not a particularly good kick. Calling for it is Gallagher. Lost control of it. There's a chance on the right wing side for Lupaya. Fox has got back well. And that's excellent play by Grant Fox. He's run it across the touchline, 60 metres downfield. All Blacks ahead by 12 points to 9, 4 penalties to 3. To Della. Brewer got a hand to it. Steve McDowell goes for a run. Good support from Andy Earl. All Blacks playing a little better now as time wears on. Perhaps the fitness will tell in the long run. Nicely controlled. Back to Fox. Pressure going on the fullback, Sarad. Nobody really looking for the ball, and it was knocked on. Kenny just out from the 22. All Blacks holding. Crowley. Kieran Crowley. All Blacks get the put in. Nobody likes it much. Dean Kenny on the 22. Good position here for the All Blacks. Mike Brewer goes for a run. Now the All Blacks will quickly need to regain the ball, but the whistle goes almost immediately. Referee not allowing the rucks or the mauls to continue at all. Kenny, away to Fox. Gallagher hasn't had a run at all. Here's Berry. Transfers it nicely to Brewer. This is better stuff from the All Blacks. Piling in hard. Mark Shaw carries it on. Control well. Fox to Gallagher. Needs support. Well, the defence held, but the All Blacks playing with a little more confidence now. Sean Fitzpatrick. All Blacks would dearly love to gain possession here. Brewer got a hand to it. Andy Earl takes it away. Seem to be controlling it here, the All Blacks. Taking it into the maul. All the support arriving. Dean Kenny reckons he can see it, but the whistle is gone. Just 7 metres out from the selection line. Kenny to Fox. Drop kick from Grant Fox. And that is the 6-point margin the All Blacks have been looking for. Fox drops the goal. And the All Blacks lead by 15 points to 9.
Nouvelle-Zélande. Un drop goal du demi d'ouverture. Fox.
Kazabar with the restart. Selection side now needs to score twice to win this game. Things have gone a little bit more quiet. Down to the fullback Sarad, and a good kick. Quickly taken. Selection players a bit slow to get back now. The All Blacks fitness might be starting to tell. Grant Fox, he ran out of partners. Takes it back towards the forwards. Delivered nicely for Kenny to Kerwin. And that's good, tidy play by John Kerwin, driving it towards the line. Good percentage stuff. All Blacks, I'm sure, would dearly like to score a try in the last few minutes of this game. To Dallop with the throw. Here it comes for Kenny to Fox. Berry crashing in. He'll look to gain support from the loose forwards. All Black forces gathering well, and they should gain the put-in. Steam seems to have gone out of the selection side to some extent. Brewer up to Kenny. Just got a hand in the way to one of the selection players. Dean Kenny takes it back in. All Blacks fighting hard for it, but they've knocked it on. But big scrum here from the All Blacks. In fact, it's a tight head for Fitzpatrick. Away goes Brewer. Mike Brewer out on the right wing side to Fox. Tries to get it across to Kerwin, and there's a dive, and that's the try the All Blacks have been looking for. And I think it's Mark Brooke-Cowden who got it. And the All Blacks have put this one beyond doubt now. A try scored by Brooke-Cowden. And they're out to a 19 points to 9 lead. Kieran Crowley from wide out with the conversion attempt. Oh, that's a magnificent kick from Crowley.
Association with Smith and Brown.
Early stages of the second half. We've seen nothing from the All Black backs as yet. Dean Kenny with the ball. Here's one for the All Blacks to follow. No, they haven't gone 10 metres. So Kieran Crowley from centre field. First kick of the second half, and yes, bounced it in off the post.
Early in the second half, and we join now Television New Zealand's tour commentator Grant Nisbet.
There's Kevin Borovich, behind him Andy Earl, Michael Spate back about number 4 on the line out. Once again some holding and pushing going on. The All Blacks not able to secure the ball. Halfback Labart goes for a bit of a run. 5 metres in All Black territory. There it is again for Labart. This is the flank forward Poop Lee. All Blacks tackling is strong. They're going in on the selection side, and they should earn the put-in. They have indeed. So now Kieran Crowley will come forward and attempt a penalty goal.